Well, how's it going, everybody? It's Dustin here, and we got the 2 lawnmowers loaded on the truck. So with the John Deere, I was doing a little experiment that we'll talk about a little bit later, but today we're gonna haul a load of scrap off. So the Bollens we picked up for 20 bucks is trash. Motor's trash, transmission's trash, even the deck spindles, bearings are all worn out, they're trash. It really looked like a pretty solid little motor for 20 bucks, but it is trash. So going to scrapyard. The old John Deere, I really wanted to fix that, and I'm just over it. Needs 4 new tires. The plastic, it's like a 90s, mid-90s model, and John Deere had the most atrocious plastic in the 90s and early 2000s. I mean, it's horrible. So it's just trash, but all this holds all this together, and to replace the fenders and the floorboards, it's gonna be about $1,000 just for the plastic. Then the seat's messed up, the seat frame's messed up, the motor's messed up. Remember, it smokes and blows oil everywhere, horrible. So it's not worth it. So going to the scrapyard. Tired looking at it. So now I've got some batteries, got some aluminum, maybe a little bit of copper and brass. So we're gonna get the rest of that loaded up, then we're gonna head to the scrapyard. I think brass and copper and stuff like that are up. Just regular scrap steel's down, but I'm tired of looking at this stuff, so we're getting rid of it. So this is a, I think it was an old vacuum pump, but I separated, got the electric motor separated. What else do we got here? All right, so the electric motor will go in the electric motor pile. The rest of it, which this little strap here is copper, probably not a proper use for a scrunch, but I'm not going back to the shop, so let's use this to whack it off. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. All right. We got our load of scrap ready to go. So we got our just junk iron up here with the mowers and this crap. Got a few batteries. This is a pile of electric motors, so they pay more, so they're separated. Got a pile of extension cords that pays separate. Scrap iron. The mowers are scrap iron. Got a little bit of brass, not much, but just get it out of the way. Some aluminum. These are some kind of molds that were in a box from an auction. So. Then we got a whole nother pile of batteries, an aluminum wheel. So we don't have much of anything, but I need this crap out of my way. It's go time on getting the pumpkin patch cleaned up, and I need to get stuff out of my way. So hopefully we can sell this stuff for enough to buy a couple tires for that Honda 3-wheel or 4-wheeler. That's the hope. So, which that needs to be about $250. Get a set of rear tires for that thing. So that's the goal. Try and get 250 bucks out of this stuff. So let's head to the scrapyard and see what happens. Well, we made it. Made it to the scrapyard. And get up on the scale. Looks like we're around 8,200 pounds. So right around 1,700 in scrap. Should be about right. You can always tell when scrap's down. They start piling it up, waiting on the price to come back up. Well, we got our scrap unloaded. We're going to take a peek at some of the stuff people brought in for scrap that they save and sell. Catalina, Pontiac Catalina. A Ford truck over there. Another F100 right there. Looks like they're asking $700 for it. Another Ford, $700. Ooh. Got that Highboy right there. Let's go take a peek at the Highboy. And of course, not for sale. Man, this is pretty clean. Or not clean. It's not rotted to smithereens. Well, I spoke too soon. Pretty cool Chevy. $1,000. Yeah, it figures the Highboy's not for sale. Can't hurt to look good. Is this a 4-wheel drive? Sure enough is. How much is it? Yeah, this is 4-wheel drive. This is a different chassis. Let's see where someone's cut the cross member out. $700. I don't know what the... Somebody's done some chassis modifications there. They're not wanting crazy prices for that stuff though. What do we got there? Some kind of monster truck. $2,500. Let's see here, no title, $2,500. 318, 5-speed, 4-wheel drive, 1986, 1-ton running gear, 20-inch lift, needs distributor. 18 267. I was at the auction that truck sold at. That was at the auction. That was, the video was titled something like it was freezing cold. That truck sold right there. I remember that got owner of this scrapyard buying it because it kind of irritated me. But he's a businessman, he's got to make money. Well, we're gonna head to the house. When we get there, we'll go over the ticket, show you what everything brought. Then we're gonna talk about why I loaded that lawnmower the way I did and what my plans are. So we're gonna head to the house. Okay, we made it back from the scrapyard. So let's go over this. So batteries, 416 pounds at 10 cents a pound, $41.60. So those batteries, I bought most of them. I bought 5 or 6 of them at an auction for $1 for all of them. So we did good on the batteries. The electric motors, 280 pounds at 20 cents a pound was $56. So one of them I paid $1 for, and the rest of them I got in a whole lot at the auction. I bought the little Nissan pickup for $7. So I had $8 turned into $56. Extension cords, 15 pounds at 40 cents a pound, $6. I had 1 pound of clean number 2 copper, $3.65. 8 pounds of clean brass at $2.35 a pound. Had 1 aluminum wheel. That was 70 cents a pound. That aluminum wheel was 10 bucks. Clean aluminum. I don't know why that's only 30 cents. But anyway, so then the 2 lawnmowers, what did they weigh? Set 0.7. Okay, here we go. The 2 lawnmowers in the junk weighed 1,540 pounds, which that's pretty well what I expected. I knew that John Deere weighed about 1,000, and I was pretty sure that the rider would be in the 400 range. Then I had probably the other 150 pounds in just crap. So altogether, $265.20. Not too bad. Now, did we make a killing? No, because I had 120. I probably had $150 and all that stuff, and I got $265 back out of it. The only reason I had $100 in that John Deere is I really had plans of fixing it, and I ain't got time to mess with it, and it's too far gone. All the plastics and all that crap, it's just, I'm not gonna let it sit here and be an eyesore for the next 3 years. So it's gone. I got my money back. We made a little bit. We're getting new tires now for the Honda, 2 rear tires. So before we took it, I was hoping to get 250, and I pretty well hit her on the head at 265. So that's a good deal. We can put 2 new tires on the Honda. We recovered our money, plus made a little money, got a full tank of gas, and we can move on to other things and got some stuff cleaned up. So this was looking pretty rough in this area. We did a little weed eating. I've hauled all the crap off. The only mower I've got left, other than the Cub Cadet we're using, is the Grasshopper, and it's going to the next consignment auction. Or I'll hang on to it, but odds are it's going bye-bye. So why did I load that lawnmower the way I did? So a couple videos ago, I asked you all what your advice would be on storage for this truck, for the dump truck. So I had a few comments that got me to thinking. Because I'll be honest with you, I was thinking just toolbox under the bed, throw some stuff behind the seat, call her good. Then, let's see here, Mike from Rusty Homestead, he suggested putting like, and I've seen this a bunch before, put like a board right here running straight there, then you got a little cubby to keep stuff. Someone else suggested hanging chains off the headache rack, like build a chain rack like a wrecker or something has, which that's a good idea too. So then the guy I work for, Rick, when I go do the turnaround stuff, he was telling me how much he's always used pole trucks. And I thought, if there's a way to combine all this into one kind of general idea, and I think what I want to do, see, this headache rack it's just for looks basically, and to keep something from going through the window. So my thinking is take this headache rack off, build a winch mount, and mount a winch about this height right here, then build a whole new headache rack with some chain racks that you can lock, probably put some backup lights on it, and that winch. Then I can raise the bed of the truck up like I did yesterday, roll that winch out. Then back here at the back, I've got these stake pockets, build a couple ramps that I can fold up. They don't need to be very long, maybe 2 foot. Raise the bed of the truck up, flop them ramps down, suck that winch, or pull that winch out, and I can suck basically whatever I want up onto the bed of the truck. So that would be, I think, ideal. It's 12. The bed's 12 foot long, so I can haul a small tractor, lawnmowers, anything I could hook a winch onto that this truck will handle. I could raise that bed up, suck it up on there, and let it slide up on them ramps. And I think that would be pretty slick. Then, another hand, if I'm pulling a trailer, let's say I go buy a vehicle somewhere, or a wagon or whatever, I'm hooked up with the trailer, I can run that winch out past the trailer and pull it up onto the trailer. Let's just imagine there's an invisible trailer here. Pull it up on the trailer, and that would work out good. And I think a 7,000-8,000 pound, I haven't bought a winch in years, so I'd have to look at the sizes, but I don't want a huge winch, because at the end of the day, there's only so much I can haul on the back of a 1-ton. But I think a 7,000-8,000 pound winch would be plenty. I've got pulleys, I can double the line up, triple the line up, and multiply that to way beyond what I need. So I think that would really solve a lot of problems. And in that new headache rack, I could build some boxes to store the straps in. Or I might still put something under the bed, because at the end of the day, I don't want too much stuff inside the bed, because I do haul a lot of dirt and rock and scrap and stuff, and I don't want a bunch of stuff in the bed to get tore up, hung up. So that's what am I thinking on. Tell me what you guys think about that idea. A new headache rack with a winch built into it. Then I can hang my chains, boomers on it, lock them up, maybe put some backup lights on it, recover stuff onto a trailer, recover it onto the bed of the truck. Because I just used a ratchet strap yesterday. I couldn't find a come along. So if you're going to tell me how stupid I am for using a ratchet strap, I couldn't find my come along. So that's why he was using a ratchet strap. But even with that ratchet strap, and that mower weighs 1,000 pounds, I looked it up, I was still able to get it up on here. So I know with some ramps and a winch, this thing would be useful. So Anyway, we got some scrap hauled today. I think I got a plan on the dump truck. I don't know when I'll get this done. I know not in the next couple weeks, because it's just about sweet corn season, and I'm gonna be hauling sweet corn like it's going out of style with this truck. So it's gonna be after that. Anyway, getting to rambling. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it.